Microphone on. We're gonna move.
Well,
the
now
microphone. Wait, I know I moved it. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. Is it? It's
Sorry
still
about the
working?
seasickness.
Is it? But I gotta have my microphone.
Oh yeah, God knows we can't hear you otherwise.
Like back there, it wasn't okay.
No, it's gotta be right there. Wait, I gotta get my book out.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Got it. Okay.
Now I can see my hair.
Can you see your hair? You looking good?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I think we're situated here. Let me squiggle around a little bit more. I gotta get better. On Sunday, August 8th, 2021, the last day of the Olympics. The closing ceremonies are today. Are they in the 9th?
Is it really?
What?
Aren't they a day ahead of us?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, because they're on the other side of the date line, so are they 11? Anyway. Hi. We're here in Indiana, so it doesn't matter what date line it is, and it is the last day of the Olympics. And this is Flock Around the Table with your public service announcement about the Olympics.
Aren't you glad I told you?
Episode 58?
Episode 58. Yeah, 57 I have on the card from last week. I'm Deb.
Sue.
Mika.
I know, 58. We're just cruising right along. Before you know it, we'll be senior citizens.
Ah! It'll be hard to tell the difference. Hard to tell.
You're going to know. There you have it. So, anyway.
Yeah, have you been watching
How
the
would
Olympics?
you know?
I've been watching it sporadically. Not
After work, while I'm drinking alcohol, I glance at it every once in a while.
Now, see,
without the alcohol, I glance.
I've been watching it on YouTube, which gives you just like the highlights. Which,
You get just the snippet of it.
yeah.
Which is good. So you see the dive. You don't see all the preparation of him
Oh,
climbing
and you
up
don't
the
see all the
stairs.
47 other people who dive.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
watch the guys who are sitting in the hot tub, which sometimes those guys are really cool, sitting in the hot tub. Do you ever? I mean, I just keep waiting for one of those little Speedos to just kind of flip off.
What?
When they do the diving?
Stop
I mean,
it.
they do all
Yeah.
that spinning and everything, you know?
Stop it, Deborah.
It's probably sticky tape.
Maybe.
probably is
Because I think
sticky
that's what
tape
like
on.
models use when they're going down
Yeah,
the
yeah.
runway.
Sure.
So maybe that's it.
Yeah, and all the ladies' bathing suits have somehow become. They have a racerback.
Really?
Well, no,
Must
like
be
more
a new
like a
thing.
thong.
Could be
kind
the
of
thing
thing.
this year.
You know, to have your butt sticking out, which is certainly
Anymore.
Was it the, it was some women's
Norwegian.
volleyball team or
Norwegian.
Yeah,
they're now wearing like
Shorts.
full leotard type things?
No, that was gymnastics, and it was the German gymnasts. They wore like a full
instead
body.
of like
Oh, I
the
thought-
swimsuit type.
Yeah.
The ones that I was thinking of was the was it? Oh, now I can't
Whatever.
remember. It was the Norwegians, and they were to wear like bathing suit trunks.
And they wore shorts.
And they wore shorts instead
And they
because
were
they
fine.
them.
oh, that was supposed to be a bikini kind of thing.
Good
and,
for them.
And they wore shorts instead. And I thought, you know that.
And they were fined.
Well,
Were they fined?
Yeah, because they were in
The regulated uniform.
uniform, sort of thing. So
fined as in money fined.
fined as in money fined, but they
I thought
didn't
you
take
were
their medal or
saying
anything.
they were fined.
No, they were fined, and some important
they were.
person, some movie star, somebody international was going to pay the fine for them.
Well, that's
Good.
yeah.
yeah,
That's
'cause
ridiculous.
it's-
I'm sorry.
yeah,
That's
I agree.
freaking ridiculous.
I know. Yeah, it's
Whatever.
like, please.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah,
and,
please.
and
and I'm
my
very proud of them. I'm proud and I'm happy that we did so good.
I've been talking to you guys about the women's rugby, which I thought looked like so much fun.
Maybe they were just going out there and having a good time and said, screw it, if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. But we're going to have a good time while we're here.
I just beating the crap out of each other.
Well, that's what rugby is.
Well, I understand it, but I
It is
hadn't.
sheltered life.
I know.
You've been sheltered, my little flower. Rugby is that way. But,
Well,
you know, especially the boys' rugby. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say especially, but rugby in itself is a...
Well, but I had never watched it at any length before.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
the general concept.
Sure.
But I really enjoyed it.
That
I
was
really
cool.
thought that was fun.
That would be cool.
So I'm a rugby fan.
You're
now.
a rugby fan.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not listening.
She's not paying
Oh,
any
you're
attention.
ignoring me. You're not
So
listening to
this
me.
is what we have to do, Mike, is just squeeze over. We're just going to totally ignore her then today because she's in the snit. Okay.
You're in a snit?
This is the,
She is being a snit today.
Why are you taking her sweater off?
I
Because
got
she's
hot.
hot.
Oh,
Oh!
I put the sweater
Speaking
on.
of hot,
Okay, hot, ready.
hold on. You guys got to see this.
Stop, hold, time out,
Hold your-
whatever,
hold your
hold yours
presses.
is, but I won't turn it off. Yeah, I wore the sweater to kind of hide the dribble, but I thought I'm just too
I
hot.
can't turn this on, but look at what my husband got me.
Oh my God, I want one!
Your own personal
Air
conditioner.
No. I want it. I've been looking at one
Oh, well,
forever.
It's called.
Does it work?
I haven't had
Tried
a
it?
neither use to try it yet. But
I see him all the time.
he probably needed it at his mother's house.
He probably
Excuse
did.
he probably did, but he had it shipped here.
Oh my God, I love it.
Isn't
Oh.
that awesome?
Does it put water in it? Or no?
There
Water.
is, you put ice and,
And
water in it.
there. Right.
Ah,
And so you get the coolness from that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Isn't it cute
This-
though too? It looks
It's
like something
adorable.
out of, like,
What?
You
You
know.
got your cowlick running today. You got
No.
your cow on your head.
that's better.
That's good.
Yeah, pat it down.
That's one thing that being on screen is you notice all your little
I know.
quivers and-
And I look at my hair and I think,
Yeah.
oh dear, did I really
Yeah.
do that on purpose?
Jamie actually said, "So you're going to talk about your little air conditioner?"
I
tomorrow?"
am. Oh my
I said, "For
gosh.
sure I am."
I think I wanted one because I always travel
Oh Lord, yes.
with a. Shut up.
You do have to be able. There's a little tray that you
Right.
fill up with water and you freeze.
Okay.
And then that whole tray goes in.
Okay, so that wouldn't work on the cruise because I don't have a
You
freezer.
don't have anything.
Yeah.
to
But you
freeze.
have ice.
Yeah,
But
I could
you-
get a hold
but-
of ice, but it still
but-
wouldn't be the same. You need the
You need
water
the container
Yeah,
because it has holes through it
yeah.
to run the air through.
So yeah, if I'm down at Disney or
So
something,
I don't think
could,
it's
but-
that expensive.
No, they're not. They run about the same as some of your portable fans and everything.
Yeah.
It's good to see the size because I need to know how it would fit in my suitcase with all my other crap.
It would totally fit in your suitcase.
It'd be totally cool. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I travel usually at
I
least.
died laughing when I
with
saw
one.
it.
I
thought
love
this is
it.
the littlest, cutest thing. Like, like it looks like something that like a little kid would have.
And it's got a cute handle.
Yeah.
You just walk in like your little lunchbox.
I know. I'm like, this is just adorable.
I
don't
thought it
know.
was funny
I suppose
when-
the instructions say that it works up to 6 hours.
That's perfect.
I know. I'm like, awesome.
That's cool.
I may try it out tonight.
And give it a shot. See if
Yeah.
it works.
I'll try it out tonight when I go to sleep.
My husband gave me
Because
the
2
first-
fans on me at night is not
Not enough. No, I have 2 on me as well. My
I have a
husband bought
down
me
comforter
one
on me.
as a joke. He thought it was a gag. He got it on sale.
A little
You know,
personal
a little
AC?
personal. No, the fan.
Oh,
Just
a
the
personal
little
fan.
You know, the little ones I travel with. They're about like this big,
Yeah.
little, and it can be on a brick or plugged in. Charging
brick?
Charging
Yeah,
brick.
charging brick.
Oh,
Boy, you need to catch up with the neighborhood. She knew exactly what.
Yep.
You need
I
to
was
get
like-
out more. We need to get her out more.
okay. How many of you thought she was talking about a concrete block?
None of them.
None of them.
Because yeah. So anyway,
Okay, maybe one.
he bought this as a hee-haw. And then it turned into the best gift he ever gave me. And then about a year ago, he bought me another one for downstairs. And I haven't started traveling with that one, but that one's got 3 speeds.
3
Oh,
speeds.
It's even better. And even if I don't need
Oh,
it, it's right
okay.
here at my head and I hear it, okay? So I hear the fan into me and I get it blowing towards my face a little bit. So I feel like I'm okay because I have my fan. So the fan for me as well as white noise as well as air circulation.
True. Fair.
So that's
give you
for
that.
me. Yeah.
But okay, so that was your gift that you got. That was supposed to meant to be like a gag gift, and you love it.
And I love it.
Okay, so mine came from my husband as well, because they just know us, right?
Yep.
Best gift ever. Well, not ever, but the best gift that I ever got, that the person giving it meant it to be a gag gift, and I went, oh no, this is perfect.
perfect.
This is perfect. Was a pair of slippers with headlights on the front.
Oh!
So when you stepped down, the light came on, and you could see in front of you in the dark. It was fucking brilliant. I was absolutely brilliant. I can't see anything in the dark, and I am fumbling all the time.
And you don't want a lot of light so
And
that you don't wake up.
And of course, he sees it in the magazine, in the airlines, whatever
Oh,
that,
yeah.
whatever that
Yeah,
was
but
called.
it's Sky Miles or
Sky Miles, yeah.
Sky
So
Mall
he
or
finds
something.
it in there, and he laughed so hard he had to order them.
Of course he did.
I'm like, these are the best things ever.
Yeah.
Thank you, LED, for putting these in the front of slippers.
That's a cool idea.
Oh my God, it was the best. It was absolutely the best.
I would love that. That
Now
would be
I just
good.
have night lights everywhere.
Yeah, me too. They come on when you walk by. Yeah. Thank God we've moved along from
God.
motion sensors and everything.
But the slippers were fantastic.
When we had our shepherd, she loved to sleep down on the slate floor at the bottom of the stairs. 90 pounds, big dog. So you couldn't see her when you came down the stairs.
Yeah,
She
you'd
just
step
blended
on
right
her.
in, and you'd step on her, and then you're trying not to fall. She's trying to get up, and so my husband put a nightlight there on the stairs, so that when we came down the stairs, we'd see her on the floor. It was motion sensor, and I thought, boy, have we really come? Because when we were kids, they'd just plug them in, and it had
you had the
the
switch.
Christmas tree light.
The switch where you had to turn it on and off.
Right. And, or they just stayed on the whole time. They were never. So then we got a little better, and now we've got them all these motion sensor things, and you can even get it so that when you sit down on your toilet, it lights up.
Your toilet lights up?
bed right now, when I get out of bed, I have lights underneath my bed that light up as soon as you get out of bed.
Motion censored. Perfect. Hey,
Brilliant.
that's
I just
amazing.
fumble around in the dark.
These new things,
No, my sister gave us those for Christmas when you're in toilet
do you
seat
need
lights.
motion censored night lights? So that we can plug them in so that you're not fumbling around in the dark. We don't want you to fall and hurt yourself.
We don't want to fall and hurt yourself. I'll
I
have
can get
Mikey
you some.
stop at
I'm
Lowe's.
trying to think where I would plug them in at.
The outlets.
Well, I know outlets.
Yeah, it's this little thing on the wall. There.
Yeah, yeah.
We haven't gotten past that. Or we could get you a brick, and you could put it in the brick.
I would probably.
Yeah, I know. You're ready to throw me the brick at me, so stop talking about it.
No, I don't have any outlets. Where I would want them would be.
In emotion? I mean, you
We
wouldn't
have
turn-
battery-powered ones.
No. What I'm trying to
battery.
say
You could
is.
take your phone.
Stop.
Actually, I wander around my house between my bed and my bathroom
All
pretty
the
well.
time, pretty well. I
Well-
mean, you've been there for a couple of days, so you
Yeah,
have that down
yeah.
pat.
And she doesn't have to go by her coffee table, so nothing's falling off the
But
coffee
even if she
table.
did, her fall would be cushioned.
Yeah, because it's covered
That's
with
true. It's
yarn.
covered yarn. So if you did, that's true. You got that.
Does your
Oh.
does your coffee table have corners, or is it round?
Somewhere. Yeah, they're rounded. They're not sharp corners.
So even if you did hit a corner, it wouldn't be
It wouldn't be like disastrous.
okay. That's good.
Speaking of coffee tables.
Speaking of coffee tables,
Wow, was that a transition? Go for it.
Well, you guys brought it up. Okay, you remember I said that I was going to start shopping from my coffee table.
Right.
So I
and
started.
it's almost as good as getting it in the mail because you forgot you had this.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
See, she's still she's keeping up her end of the bargain. She is shopping
Look
from her
at
own
this.
table.
This is a Miss Babs 2-ply quartet that I bought to make something. I'm not sure what, but it is 4 skeins,
Of
Yummy.
2-ply
2-ply, yummy,
Miss
Yeah.
Babs.
quartet.
fingering weight, 1,600 yards. But it was a special edition. I think there was a Casapinka shawl
Maybe
that I was going to
a
make.
mystery knit along or something.
And
Well, why don't we say, Dear Miss Babs, could you please tell us?
What did I buy this for?
Special edition number 467 was 4.
yeah.
Miss Babs, what was it that I was going to do with
Yeah.
this?
What did I have in mind?
Bougainvillea is one of them. This is Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea.
Oh yeah, there's
Bougainvillea.
nothing even on the back to tell you what it is.
No, I think it was a Casapinka.
And then the second one here is Chapel of Love.
Chapel of Love is the pink one. Ah,
And
imagine
then
that.
Blue Snow Lone. Blue
Snow
Snow
Lone.
Lone.
Blue snow cone.
Snow Cone! Sorry, it looked like an L. Okay. And then this is simple. And it's more tealy than blue. So there you have it. See, guys? There you have it. I love Miss Babs yarn anyway. Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea, not
Yeah,
Villa.
you know the L's are silent.
Okay.
They make
got
a
it.
yeah sound.
Make a yuck sound. Special edition number 467.
If anybody knows what I bought it for, let me know.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you bought it to knit with.
Oh man, I think we got the answer to our question.
What I'm thinking is,
Do you think you're gonna learn to crochet?
hell no.
Okay, good. At least we ruled that out.
No, I'll.
What I'm thinking is,
You know, speaking of crochet, we have not talked about crochet here. So you finish that. I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay, good.
I'll be right
Okay.
back. We haven't talked about crochet for a minute.
Grab Filbert while you're at it.
Okay.
Keep going.
I thought, well, this is enough yardage. I could make it short sleeve sweater.
What you could do is, Aisha, you could kind of look back when you bought it on Miss Babs, because you would have an account on Miss Babs, okay? And then maybe you could. Nope, can't figure.
I probably could, but I don't.
But
know
is
that
it
it's
worth
worth
going
the
all the
effort.
way back? 'Cause
If
she's
I
not gonna do
didn't
that.
love the pattern enough
It's
to,
pretty that you could do a sweater almost with it.
you could, and you could do. Obviously, it'd be striped.
But fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What a
it'd be great.
stripe would that make?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah. And actually, the rocket tee that I'm making, that's down here,
Okay.
is supposed to be striped. I'm not making it striped, but it's supposed
That
to.
would be fun. Yay! Filbert's back. I forgot to pick up Filbert. I gotta move this over so Filbert's in the
Well, you
picture.
ponder that.
Okay. Oh, good. And then now we got Fluffy.
Fluffy
here.
needs to be there
Fluffy
too.
and Filbert are two little guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's good.
So here's where I am on this, guys.
Isn't that great? I love it. I really like the colors, and I know everybody has. Most people have done it in, you
Well,
know,
like
like
this.
little
Indie
minis
dyed
like
or
these.
indie dyed.
Yeah,
You know.
this
Yeah.
is a great idea to do something like this. Isn't this fun?
It's fun with it. I like it.
Yeah, I brought mine along this time because I had gotten to a point and I didn't know what I was doing, and
You needed some
Sue helped me out.
guidance. She needed
Instead
some
of just,
guidance.
I'm impressed. Instead
What?
of just going forward and going, I don't know, I just did such and such. You actually came and got
No, she was.
wisdom.
So
Got wisdom. Yeah,
there's 4 different sizes of this shawl.
yeah. I forgot that.
You just have to remember which size you're doing.
Oh, and you.
She was looking at the wrong.
at the wrong
line.
size.
Okay.
And
Yeah. It's okay.
See, you don't mark your patterns. I would have gone through and marked each
Yeah,
color
she does-
section.
But that's not how she does things.
I know, that's fine. But
No.
I would
Yeah.
have marked it so that because
Would
I
have.
would forget.
obviously, I did too.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, it really solved the problem when I figured out what the hell
What
I
are
was
you
doing.
crocheting?
I
I keep
did I
taking
not? I
patterns.
did leave my crochet hook in here. Good.
Yay!
Because I'm like, if I didn't leave my crochet hook in there, I would forget what size I was using.
I know. I've.
That is really pretty.
Isn't it cool?
This is
A corner to corner.
my Scrappy blanket.
Isn't this
It's a
cute?
corner to corner holding 2 fingering at the same time. And I just kind of,
Just did some.
I legitimately just have a bag of scraps left over. And I just reach my hand in and pick up the next one
You know,
when
I
I
think
run
I'm
out.
just gonna start bringing you mine.
I legit just reach in and grab a new one. I don't think about what color is going to be next or if it's going to go with the next color.
this fun?
Or,
And it's
Or
a corner
anything.
to corner, so you
Corner
just
to
gotta
corner.
go till whenever you decide
yep.
you've had enough. I
Yep.
crochet as well, and I used to crochet a lot more, but it bothers my hands.
Do you have any of these?
Yeah, I do. They're not as bad,
So
but I don't have enough of a set of those. What are they
this
called?
is Odyssey by
Right. Fruit
Furls.
Furls. That's it.
this is the Odyssey line.
Right.
I have a wooden one of theirs too. We talked about it.
These are better.
I like these better.
Right.
It just doesn't leave any. It's not uncomfortable in your hand, where like the hand turned ones with the pretty.
All the little grooves and the little holders.
And they
and all
can
of
start
those.
to irritate your hand.
Yeah.
And this one
is
just
much
doesn't.
better.
And I
Right.
think this one stays cooler.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Which
us,
for
it
us,
works.
it's,
Yeah.
great.
I've been having trouble with my thumbs, and I was reading a couple of articles to go back to crochet, how I need to go to change how I hold it. Because I hold it a little different.
Do you hold it like a pencil?
No, I crochet like this.
Yeah,
I hold
so
like
I
this.
do too.
And that's not, you need to hold.
Like a pencil.
Yeah. So I need to do better at holding it and pulling.
Holding your crochet, supposedly. I don't know.
I don't know, but
supposedly holding your crochet hook like this and crocheting like this is easier on your hand. But her and I both hold it like this.
Which, where you put
And you're
that
doing a lot more with your wrist.
at, and your thumb. So, yeah.
I haven't played with this for a hot minute. But this is all the yarn that I've gotten. So in crochet world, I would go through this.
Oh, like a row.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
So I need to do other knitting and crocheting, so I end up with more yarn.
And we should talk more about crochet, because I really like crochet. And
I do too.
Over the last 10 years, it has gone from a ripple blanket to everything.
Yeah.
And one of the things I really want to start thinking about doing is I love the crocheted baskets.
Oh,
that everybody makes, for either storage or plant holders or whatever.
You can do that out of like blue jeans too. If you just cut blue jeans.
Blue jeans and just
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I've been looking at it every
pattern.
once in a while. I do. We do need to do that.
We need to find a pattern for that and
for the other part of, and then we can add crochet to the knit. And
we've talked about crochet before.
I've pulled out some of my cross stitch. My sister.
Oh my God, no! I couldn't do that.
Oh, I love cross stitch.
I do too, but my eyes can't do it.
Oh, I can't do it as long as I can knit, obviously.
Me and Fluffy are going to stick with yarn.
Going to stick with yarn, okay?
And not DMC
Filbert
floss.
and I are like going to go with whatever we want. We're cool. He's a 100, But you do your stitch markers, and I can't see that. I mean, that to me would be.
But I don't
difficult.
I don't, when I'm putting the beads on, I'm not looking for the hole. It's all by feel.
Oh my gosh.
I can't see it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it, don't get me wrong. But like, I just did a whole mess of them.
I have a magnifier that sits here that I can do my stitching. So.
I just did a whole mess of them. You saw that I got beads. Mm-hmm. So, and even though I think I have every color under the rainbow of beads, I didn't have bright yellow. I didn't have bumblebee yellow.
Oh, it's good to go with your bumblebees.
So I did them in black.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
that
it was fine. Just put the bead on to make them so they're snag free.
So that works. I like that. So okay, that's it. And all I've been doing this week is running around between my mom and my brother and doctor's appointments and falling asleep at the drop of a hat and And I went to the state fair.
She went to the state fair.
Oh my God, $3 Thursday. It was amazing. Let's see, what did we have? Not as many displays in the arts and craft building.
Okay.
So there weren't as many entries. And I still can't figure out how they decide who wins. Because you've got one sitting here that you're like, oh my God, look how cute that is. And the one that has the ribbon up here is beyond plain. No talent whatsoever.
Well, just because it's plain doesn't mean that it wasn't executed.
It wasn't executed well. I get it.
Perfectly.
I get it. And 2 years ago, our friend Christin won for a sweater she made for her husband, and she steeped the sleeves in, and they couldn't even figure out how she did that. They were.
That's because Kristin's a genius.
Oh, she is. She was and unfortunately with this stupid COVID, she doesn't have as much as she did. But she'll get it back. We're thinking of it, Christin.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, she won, and then her brioche scarf won second prize. So,
and the year before that, a crochet project won for the knitting competition.
And the year before that, I won 4th place for my sweater. So, but that year, and Marcia posted a picture of her sweater and my sweater together. But there was a stack of them around us, and I noticed this time there's space between each one. I don't think that people either thought maybe they weren't going to go or decided against it. Not as many vendors either. There was actually room to walk between places there, so that was fun.
Yeah.
They had, the pork tent. If you're in Indianapolis and you go to the Indianapolis on Thursdays, the pork tent has a $3 pork slider. the best.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
But not pork tenderloin.
No, not
Which
pork
isn't
tenderloin.
really pork
No.
tenderloin in this state.
No, they just do. You can't find a good pork tenderloin in Indiana. I'm telling.
Find a pork tenderloin. Unfortunately, it's not the tenderloin of the pig. It's usually pork butt
Yeah,
that they just slice and call it a tenderloin.
yeah, it's close enough for government work. Redneck pork tenderloin. There you go. And next week, when I go Thursday, I'm going to go and get a winter chicken dinner, where they have the they put the chicken and the mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff all in a cool cup. So I'm going to get that.
So kind of like a bowl from KFC.
Yeah, kind of like a parfait, a chicken parfait. And
Chicken nugget parfait.
And I'm going to go to the Dairy Barn because you can get a waffle with grilled cheese waffle. Now,
Aren't you going to
hungry
get
from that.
sick?
Yeah, but that's the pro thing. If it's $3, you don't care about getting sick. And there's 3 of them. Normally they used to have $2 Tuesdays, so there were only 2 Tuesdays. Now they have 3 Thursdays because we're closed on Monday and Tuesday. So Thursdays, there's 3 of them, so I get to get sick 3 times. I did come home and throw up and lay down. But it was worth it.
But it was worth
back.
it. Because you only spent, $3 each time.
Each time, but you got to have all this fun stuff that was there. And the guy and the one building has a real, but I did find a place to take my knitting. So on Thursday, I think I'm probably going to end up going by myself, hopefully. And then I found a place to take my knitting and I can sit close to the bathroom.
Okay.
In air conditioning, and I can sit and knit.
Or get your own personal air conditioner and bring it along with you.
Yeah, just bring it along with me. Yeah. So.
She was talking about going back to the state fair, but she found a little place where she could sit down and knit.
It's actually a spirit place where you can get wine and.
Oh. Well, you don't drink.
I don't drink, so for me it's perfect. And there's a really nice bathroom in there because most people don't know it's in there in the building, and so and the floor is beyond cool. My feet were so hot on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And I took my flip flops off, and it was like, ooh, sort of like Sue's floor.
Like my floor is nice and cool.
Nice and cool. So it was. I told Gail, I said, "Oh, take your shoes off for a second." She's like, "Why?" And she goes, "Oh."
That's why.
Oh,
that's
and
why.
I said, that's why. But I told Mikey we might have to invest in my own scooter just for the state fair because I think I need my scooter to scoot around the state fair.
Okay.
I have it at Disney, so why can't I have it at the state fair?
Can't you?
It's okay.
Could you rent it?
I know, but it's $55 for the day.
Oh, here? Yeah, you might as well just buy one.
Yeah, I might as well just buy one. Then I have it.
Okay,
at
wait
the
a minute.
airport.
You're not going to bring it to the airport, you ding-a-ling.
No, I wouldn't. But then I have it for when I need it.
How is it logical to spend? How much does a scooter cost?
Oh, I could probably pick one on QVC for about $1,200.
Okay, so you would use it what, twice a year?
No,
Well, three
times because it's 3 times. There's 3 Thursdays. So
Three
that's
Thursdays.
3. And then I would use it for any other event we were outside on, so I'd probably use it a half a dozen times a year, to.
Don't be talking to her about spending money. How much do you have invested in yarn?
Hey, quiet. We don't discuss that.
That's my secret.
Yeah, it's her secret.
I have no idea.
No, I
have no idea at all. I have.
Notice how I said invested, because it is an investment.
But
Yes.
the thing is, it's a simple thing. Is that like you have your stitch markers, and how many thousands of beads do you have? But again, your little
I have
beads,
no clue.
your beads take up like this much room,
I know.
right?
Oh, at this point, they feel like they're taking up half of that room over there.
They are getting a little extravagant.
But I have gotten some really cute ones.
But what's fun with yours is if we buy 5 skeins. Like if we buy a set, it takes up that room. When you buy 5 different sets of stitch markers,
you can hold them in your
You
hand.
can hold them in your hand. And my sister says the same thing, because she's a scrapbooker.
But I don't buy the stitch markers. I make the stitch markers.
But you buy all the little charms. And
I
stuff.
do.
Yeah. Okay. So you could still, if you bought,
Would she be interested in paper?
probably.
Who? What? Where? When?
You
How?
should just donate it to school. Kids use it at schools or daycare centers or something like that. That's what I did with all of mine. I just took it to like Family Service Center, dropped it off, and the kids use it.
I could give it to Karen because she's got those nieces and nephews
Nephews and
that
stuff.
come in and.
Yeah.
I gave her.
That's what my sister does with her Cricut every time she upgrades to the newest Cricut.
She gives
She
the
gives
last
the
one.
last one away to a school or a church or something in the neighborhood, and she makes them get their own cartridges, but she at least got that part. They got at least she gives the basic ones away.
When back in my prime, I did a
Which
couple.
was just last week.
Yes, I did a couple of drawings. One was of my grandparents' house, which is on a lake up in northeast corner of the state of Indiana, and another one that I did was the cabin that my in-laws had on a lake in Maine. Well, truth be told, they came out pretty good, and
If she does say so herself.
if I do say so myself. And my nieces and nephews all wanted copies of the one from Maine.
Okay.
So my son Grant took it and had copies made and sent each of them a copy.
Nice.
And I said, well, if you take some pictures, maybe I'll do another one. Because they were in Maine at the cabin again. So he took some pictures, and I have started one of the pictures that I'm going to. It's of Grant sitting at the end of the dock at the cabin in Maine.
Sure, yeah.
And it's his back.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
nice.
So do you do this in pencil or charcoal or colored pencil?
No, not colored pencil. It's all black and white. So once I get along a little further, I started that. Once I get a little further, I'll bring it along and y'all can have a look at what I'm up to. But
we knit, we crochet.
We have other
stitch markers.
We have other arts and crafts that we muck around in. But I got this really cool pencil set from Amazon.
Nice.
Oh, it's so nice.
Nice.
So all the different weights of pencil, all the darknesses, all the charcoal, all the erasers, and then I had to have a ruler. So I had to order a metal ruler.
You had to order a metal ruler instead of going to an art store here.
It was just easier to order it. Let's face it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where there is an art store here.
It's called Hobby Lobby. They got great stuff.
Oh.
Or Michael's.
Or Michael's. They have great stuff.
Well,
we have an art place right in over in Castleton. There's a really amazing art place.
Yeah, it's right next to Ale Emporium.
Yeah.
That has great wings.
Great wings.
At any rate.
So
you
anyway,
ordered it.
I ordered it. It's a very nice metal ruler. It's I'm really excited to be doing something
other than what.
Well, no, not other than, but in addition
to.
Yeah,
right.
Because I kind of get to a point where, like on a couple of my knitting projects, I got kind of stuck. Nothing terminal, but it was nice to have something else to do while I contemplated winding another ball of yarn.
Where it comes out of out of your head. I'll do that too sometimes with my sewing or my bags or something. All right, let it smush in here to figure out how I'm going to do it.
You kind of ponder it and you do something else in the meantime.
I actually did a little cleaning this week, so that was good.
Oh my God.
I know. And I took a whole bag of yarn and I gave it away. Don't even know what was in there. Obviously, it had been sitting down there forever and just pulled it out, poured it in the other bag. I mean, I saw it, but I thought, there were two things I thought I was going to grab, but I didn't. I just kept going.
Where did you give it to?
My sister got her dog from the Humane Society down either Monroe County or one of those down near Columbus or something like that. And they're doing next weekend, they're doing like a yard sale. So they're taking household goods.
They're taking donations.
Yeah. And so my sister took it down there and I cleaned out the one pantry
Oh.
and got rid of some pans and things like that. But I did stuff, and then the yarn, they'll take yarn or even half finished projects. So I did get rid of
some whips that were.
Well, I made this sweater. It was called Benvenito's cardigan, and it's got like an angled front, and it's got a funky. It doesn't have your center cardigan thing. It's one of these flaps over. Okay, and I got to the sleeves, and I just don't want to finish it because it isn't my style anymore. So I just took it off the needles, And
Did you
put
put
the pattern in
Did you
there.
put a cord through it?
Yeah, I used your green
One
stuff.
of the, yeah. See, that's another great use for that. You can slip that cord
I
through
put
there
the cord
and donate.
right through there, and then I donated it with the pattern.
Awesome.
And it was bamboo pop, and so they got the rest of the yarn. And I know there was more than enough to finish it. I only had 2 sleeves,
Right,
from here down.
And
on
you
the
made
sleeves.
fun of me about sleeves.
I didn't like the sweater. The sleeves had nothing to do with it. I didn't mind doing the sleeves. I didn't like the sweater. I didn't like, because when you wore it, it hung down to my knees in the front. Because when you hooked it, so it was like a double-breasted hook.
Yeah.
So when you wore it open, this kind of flat forward. So I don't care for that look.
you don't like the style.
So I didn't care for the style of it. And it had nothing to do with, I thought, why finish it? I won't ever do anything. And I had planned on pulling it out. In fact, I had started pulling part of it out. And I thought, this is kind of crazy. So I just gave it away. And I have a poncho that I
be done with
gave
it. Be liberated.
to Madison.
Not having it
and
anymore.
I started fixing it, and I know she'll never wear it again. She had gotten it caught in the car door. Again, bamboo pop. And I gave that away.
Bamboo pop is fantastic.
It is. It's wonderful. Their sock yarn is amazing. Their little rolls of their sock yarn is incredible. It's like 490 yards. It's soft and it works great. The only thing is you have to use like a 1.
I don't think I've ever used bamboo pop.
Oh, I love bamboo pop. Nice.
So there's none of that on my coffee table.
No, she don't have bamboo pop. So.
Well, and now, so Bamboo Pop also came out with another line. Is it bamboo linen
Is that it?
or bamboo wool? I can't remember. I have a skein of it
Okay.
that Colleen gave me.
Oh, cool.
Of course, in powder pink.
No.
I don't know what else. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. So it's sitting there giving me inspiration.
You never know. You just sort of look at stuff and
Maybe it's called bamboo wool because it's part bamboo, part
could be.
Wool.
part wool, part something else. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember.
I can't either.
But yeah, I have quite a bit of bamboo pop back there in my room.
You have quite a bit of yarn back there in that room.
Well, yeah,
I
most
do.
of that yarn is.
Most of that yarn is not my yarn.
But it is now.
I don't know about that. I want to go be able to go and rifle through it.
We can all go rifle through it, but it's yeah. I don't have any intentions of if we were to split up or if we moved, not to take it with me if I were to leave town or something.
I might have to look at it before I made that
I
decision.
might have to look at maybe 1 or 2 skeins might come with, but other than that,
Yeah,
no.
because-
It's out of sight, out of mind, and I don't even think about it when I'm looking at a new project. I don't think, oh, I have that at Sue's.
That was the purpose. We would sit here and they would go, "Oh, you should make this and this." I don't know what I have in my, and I'm like, "Why don't you put it in the, And
I
that's
think
how
once.
that's how that idea
That
popped
started.
up.
Right.
And now they are like, well, now they think about it when they're at home and they don't have their stuff because it's here.
Right.
Well, and the other part of it was that I picked out and brought the things that,
You weren't necessarily going to be.
yeah, that I wasn't like all that fired up about anymore.
Right.
So
So I may be fired up about it, or I may have something that she's fired up about, or this one's fired up. Look,
Whatever.
you made a baby hat out of one of them.
I did.
The
I
cashmere
did.
baby hat. Right,
I didn't have the strength or the fortitude to tell her no, we can't use that yarn. I just didn't. I couldn't. I was just like, no, we're going to use that yarn.
It turned out perfect, though.
It was so pretty.
It's so pretty.
So
So it
cute.
was great. So anyway, yeah,
Well,
this
and-
is all I've been working on for a week. It's just my little hat that I started last week in the car on the way home on Saturday. I don't like it. I think it looks stupid. Pardon me, but it's just not. I don't get it. It's supposed to be a beret thing.
Yeah, well,
And I think it will be when I maybe close it up and
then
and get a
you can
spot.
put it
it's
on
supposed
the
to be a little
correct way.
slouchy,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I hope.
I'm not there yet, but this is what it's supposed to look like, guys. Here, there you go. See, it's just supposed to be just a slouchy. I think maybe
Well,
when
and
I
you've
put
got it pulled down here,
Yeah, you've got
and
it
when they
pulled way
show
down.
it,
Yeah.
it's
is that better?
Well, if you had some hair sticking out of the front.
Well, I don't have any hair for the front, so anyhow, this is what it is. And maybe when I pull it, because it's only got a 6-row closure.
Oh, so it closes
It
fast.
closes fast,
Yeah, it
and that
closes
might
super
pull
fast.
some of it
Yeah.
together when
Yeah.
I'm done with it. But I still have quite a bit left, so I'm just going to go until I maybe get down. I'm going to go maybe this round and one more, so it gets a little more slouch to it. We'll see. A
Okay.
little more beret
Okay.
type look-ish type thing. It's called Seashell Beret. Really works fast. But as you can see in the top, look.
Yeah,
It's got a quick closure, so
yeah.
I mean 6 rows is pretty fast.
That's aggressive.
It's an aggressive.
That's super aggressive.
I like aggression. So that's good.
I haven't picked a name for the necklace.
I saw one that I thought appealed to me.
Oh, I didn't.
Y'all need to be a little bit more. Dig deeper. Dig deeper. Dig deeper.
Get in there. Go for it. Get underneath and get it out of the fingernail there.
She's so weird. Okay, if y'all didn't see, last week I asked for suggestions on the necklace stitch marker holder.
I remember
thingy.
this. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do better. I need better than
We
that.
need to-
I need better. I wasn't inspired by any of them.
Come on, guys. You can do
I
it.
mean, there was a few that were kind of close. Let's get the flock in there somehow or another.
Yeah, we gotta get the flock. What the flock?
Like a flocking stitch holder necklace or something. I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
Or a fucking stitch holder.
No.
Oh,
No,
no.
he
I
didn't.
don't think we
F?
should do that.
What the flock?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Let's repeat. Give me names for that silly little stitch
Round
marker.
2.
Round 2. Give me new names for that. And I'll send you one.
And if you don't remember,
As soon as one hits me and goes, that's it. That's the one that I'm gonna.
It was sort of like
I'm gonna go
Filbert.
with. You know, for
I mean, I
you,
was reading
I mean,
through, and K-Tog was way up there too.
but she was Filbert is Filbert. I mean,
Filbert's
it was
just Filbert. Filbert had to be part of us. I mean, you know.
Fluffy told me.
Fluffy
name.
knew. Yeah, I
Fluffy
think
told
Fluffy
me.
came.
See, I
and
got
look,
nothing.
Fluffy's right here at the microphone. How is Fluffy's part of us? How cool is
He's
that?
bigger than Filbert.
Well, that's okay.
well, he would be
Here,
be.
in real life.
In real life, see, they should be, but they're
Right.
friends, and
They
talk,
are friends.
They talk in the room together, and they're always
Yeah.
yeah. I usually get
I'll have
in-
to start bringing a Harley.
Yeah, we can have Harley. He's cool.
Yeah.
Now he'll just curl up on the
Curl
sofa
up on
just
Jamie's chair.
Go to sleep.
and go to sleep. Exactly.
So, anyway, so
I
how
didn't-
has your week been? Huh?
Yeah.
Who you guys
Huh?
do?
How was
Oh,
your
them?
week been?
Yeah, I
Them.
wonder what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Frivolous and Frugal, did you get home okay?
Oh, you know what?
And did you? And we had a great time. We really
I
did.
wonder. I wonder at Frivolous and Frugal. I know that they did that event with other podcasters,
With the 3-Play podcast. Yeah.
and I wondered if that wouldn't be something we could participate in.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
When and if
I'll
they
reach out to Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can be part of
Yeah.
it on the next.
That would
one.
be great fun, and then I would be there. I know that is certainly a draw for all of you.
The thing is that she put it out there with plenty of time. I just didn't get on the thread, and I just didn't.
I totally missed it. I have to admit,
yeah.
I missed it. Because I'm not caught up on all of their episodes, and
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Well, that and the other thing for me was on Ravelry. I've just sort of looked through a couple of the ones that I watched for listening.
Yeah.
You know, and I just grabbed a couple of things off of them, and if it didn't keep me, I moved on to the next. The same thing with the
Squirrel.
patterns this year. Yeah, all I've done is I don't even look. I just click free and see what there are, and if there's none in the first couple of rows, I don't get them. So I'm just not as
whatever.
into it in the summer as I am in the winter and fall.
It's too hot.
It is. It's too hot. It has been. It's supposed to be 90 some odd degrees today here. So no wonder I'm wearing short sleeves and my cool
Breezy
Excuse me.
dress.
Oh God, I got another bruise back here. I wonder how I got that.
Somebody
I'm
punched you.
beating you with my elbow.
Yeah, believe me, all I have to do is look at me funny and I bruise. So you know, I got one on my leg that's really nasty. You see?
Oh, it
now.
is.
Isn't that terrible? I didn't do anything. That's spontaneous. That's those nasty little fat pads in my legs.
They bruise?
Yeah, they do. I don't have strong integrity in my capillary flow. How you like that?
I'm impressed.
That's too nursey for me. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what it is. Oh, and I wanted to let Dawn and Penny know I'm using the bag.
She did. She came in with the project in it.
Isn't this an amazing? It's an amazing. These guys, the frugal side.
It's
of
amazing
frugalism.
project.
Such an idea. So cool. What would have been better is if you had taken crayons and colored it. That would have been even more.
Or signed their name on it.
Yeah, or something like
Or
that.
sign their name.
Hey, we got that idea for the next one. So
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
don't expect-
Put some crayons in there.
Oh, that'd be fun. A little crayon book.
Or how about colored pens so that they could actually write on that? Because crayons wouldn't write on that.
Oh, I'm going to go to the dollar store on the way home and see what they got.
Well,
Like gel pens.
we don't buy them now. They might be all, dried up by the time we're
True.
doing it.
And between now and then, you
But
would
you know,
have...
if you order stuff online from Dollar Tree, it's all in the big bulk items.
Yeah, I know.
And it's $1 still. I mean, or it's even cheaper. So I could buy a 24 case and then they could pick out their own when we get. Okay, frivolous and food. I got it all set up, so we're good. We had some ladies that were doing the dot stuff. They were taking the
dot stuff.
It's a sticky paper,
Okay.
and they take this little pen and
Of,
they
like,
pick
crystals.
up these like little dots and they put them
They're like little crystals.
like paint by number or cross stitch. The pattern looks like a cross stitch pattern, that
Yeah.
with like an X's and colors. And then they stick these little things in the middle, and
They're
then
like
they
little
put this
crystals.
plastic.
They put them.
And they were putting. Oh my god, it was so cool. It was really fun.
Oh, so is that something that you're going to start doing?
No, because I'd have to get the whole set, and I don't want to get another obsession going on at home. As it is, I have more
you
than
need to
enough that I
decrease-
need to just.
You need to decrease what you currently have?
I've been better, except my keys. My sister picked up the bag and she goes, "Well, gee, that probably cleaned out a bunch." And Mike said, "I'm sure it did." He goes downstairs, tells me what she said, and I just looked at him and I said, "You can't even tell that I cleaned out anything except in the cabinet. You can open it up and you can see wooden shelves.
Ah,
Okay, that you can. There's room in that front hall.
but you've got stuff to
pantry.
put in there, don't you?
No, the only thing I moved in there was my teas from the they were kind of falling all over in the kitchen. My tea collection, boxes of tea or my loose tea. I stuck that in.
I was thinking golf tees, and I couldn't figure out why you would have a collection of golf tees.
I mean,
They're new knitting tools.
yeah, they are. Does she live in the side of town where there's like bad air or something? She just has fog brain. I don't get it.
Oh, Stan, come on.
You were thinking golf tees?
Why? I've
See, no, I
never
do
seen
use
you
a lot
drink
of-
tea.
I
So
do drink tea. I made us tea when we were in Minnesota with the cinnamon tea that I bought at Cub Foods. Because that's where I got this new tea, and then I had to order it online.
See what I have to put up with? Do you see what I have to put
Okay.
up with?
we drank cinnamon tea in Minnesota.
We did. And you liked it.
That makes
Well, I'm
her
sure
the
I did.
That makes her the tea connoisseur, don't you know? Like,
One tea bag.
One tea bag, of course it does. So of course she has a collection of teas at home. You
Of
should
course she
know
does.
this because
I-
you got
well, she
one
had a
cup
golf
of
tea last week, and I.
So do you.
And it made as much sense
You're
as the
gonna
other.
bruise more.
Yeah, I got the bruise. Now I know where the bruise comes from. I'm going to
So it's
start
only I am in the fog.
Who likes pie?
All right, somebody go get. Yeah. Anyway, all right. On that note, we digress to. God, my hair really looks stupid after putting on that hat. But that's okay.
You know, I have to
That's
tell you
better.
this,
What?
Deborah.
Yeah. My hair
Last-
normally looks stupid.
Last
week?
No, last week. Last week, as I washed my hair, and if you have hair like mine, you pretty much don't brush it. Like you brush it when you have conditioner in it. I pulled so much hair out, like not intentionally. It just as I was combing it with the conditioner in, there was a pile of hair, and I kept it. I was going to keep it and give it to you today. I had it on the counter in my bathroom. for days thinking I was going to give it to her because she's always complaining about not having any hair, and I was going to give her this pile that is probably more hair than what's on her head.
I'm sure, and that's just waste.
And you could have started
I
spinning.
could have
You could have started spinning. Yeah,
Contribute a little bit. It'd be
it's
great.
so much hair, guys.
And we brushed the dog yesterday, same thing, and I kept watching it just disappear, and I'm going, I didn't have that much hair when she cut my hair on Friday. It didn't even make a mess on the floor. And she's like, boy, I really cut a lot off. And I went, where? I said, did you sweep it up already? And she goes, no, look. And she had a handful of it. And then I'm going, Becca. So anyway, I'm like,
I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you into the
bathroom and show me.
And in the basket, I did throw it away. I thought that might
that
be
is kind of tacky.
Tacky and gross.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of you as I'm pulling
as you're
these
pulling this
long
hair out of
strands
my hair.
of hair out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Deb would kill me if I did this. So therefore, I have to do it.
I love it.
So therefore, I have to do it. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do much but work and drink last week. At home.
Okay.
At home.
All right.
At home.
I went to the fair. I did do that. I'm going to go to the fair this week. I'm meeting my family today. And what else do I have this week? I have a doctor's appointment and my acupuncture this week. It's a busy week.
And are you here next Sunday, or are you gone
No,
next Sunday?
I'm not gone until the 29th. And I'm
okay.
gone
I thought you weren't
20
gone until October.
No.
No.
I think I have a fill-in for you.
I have a cruise at the end
I'm
of the
pretty
month
sure I
for my
have a
birthday.
fill-in for her.
Cool. It's right here.
I
Yeah, the 29th I leave for Florida, and then on the 30th, allegedly, who knows, I'm going to get on this cruise ship for 5 nights and sail around the Caribbean and then come home on my very first single cruise, meaning I'm not looking for anything.
No,
I'm
just
going
you're
by
by
myself.
yourself. By
Because I
yourself.
want to, not everybody likes to cruise like I do, so I want to start doing some of these cruises by myself. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then in October, I'm thinking Disney, because the 50th anniversary starts.
No, we've already got October, part of October.
I know,
booked.
that's why I'm not sure I'm going to go to SAF. Because I may be going to Disney.
Okay,
then
we
I
need to
need
do
to
this
do-
off air. They do
Right.
not need to air their business in front of you guys.
Yeah, and I'm not going, so yeah, I need to get wound up. But, of course, and again, I may be here on the 29th, even with our substitute, if they keep adding all this crap that you have to do on a cruise ship. Now I have to wear masks in the dining room until you sit down. Okay, it's okay, and as you walk to the dining room, you don't have a mask on. You have to
put
put
it
the
on from
mask
the
on
doorway to
from
your
the
chair.
doorway to the chair. Right, that's okay. And I have to have a negative COVID test now. That wasn't part of it in the beginning, so I have to get my nose stuffed. So
I would do the blood work one because the nose, both of the nose ones are not accurate.
the only problem is that it's 72 hours, and I can't get. I'm gonna get the test done on Saturday.
Then get multiple tests done so you can show
Yeah, that's
the
what I
ones
thought.
that show negative.
I thought I'd get one on Friday and on Saturday so that I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just walk around
Whatever.
with sticks in my nose, and they can just grab them.
Well, that's a visual.
That one that goes way up into your brain cavity, that one is very uncomfortable.
It is, but it's only a second, so it's okay.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
If they'd let the antigen one, but yeah, it has to be 72 hours, and if we're leaving on Monday, then unfortunately not everything's open on Sunday, even in Orlando, so I couldn't get one.
Probably your pharmacy, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it at CVS. They have it. I've already got an appointment for Saturday morning, so I get the results on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Because it's Saturday, Sunday, Sunday to Monday, Monday to Tuesday, so that's my 72 hours. And I'm sure I'll have to have probably 1 or 2 on the cruise. So there you have it.
Gosh, that'd make me want to cruise.
Yeah, well, that just, well, see, that wasn't a
Where are you
criteria.
going now?
I was going to turn it off.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Well,
Are
we're
we
close.
done?
We've kind
Was
of
there anything else that
Once we
need
kinda
to discuss?
generate down to.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Was there something else that we needed to discuss, Ms. Mika?
Was
Not
there
that I'm
something else you
aware
wanted to
of.
say?
Just that we appreciate your comments.
Yes.
very much. We appreciate subscribers very
We
much.
appreciate everything.
And all you viewers, it's wonderful. You make us think that we're doing something right. And we know that that's highly unlikely. Or semi-right.
Or they're supporting their local senior
Crazy?
citizens.
Okay, so I have been talking with my daughter regarding this podcast. And, she's in a different
Age group.
demographic, whatever. And she just, a year ago, like when we started this, and she says, whatever you do, Mom, just stay in your lane.
Well, yeah.
And I said, okay, I hear you, girl. Well, a couple of weekends ago,
We got out of our lane.
nope. I was told by other podcasters, no, you're right, just stay in your lane. So we're staying in our lane.
Are
We're just
staying
going
in
to
our lane?
continue doing what we do.
As far as I know, we're in our lane.
Yeah, no, we are. No,
mean,
no,
I
we are. We're
didn't-
not trying to be
I
something
didn't
that we're
put
not.
my blinker
I don't
And
know
there
any
was-
other
I
lane.
didn't move over in your lane.
Stop it. There was lots of people that commented at our little get together that they appreciated the fact that we were real.
Oh, yeah.
And that
yeah.
we're not, out to do this or pretend that we're something that we're not. They commented a lot that in person, when you meet us, this is exactly how we are in person too.
Yep.
We're not any different.
Yeah.
Um,
Except if Snoop Dogg were to walk in, I'd probably be a little bit like
Speaking
starstruck.
of Snoop, did you see Snoop doing the commentary about the equestrian in
Oh my
the
gosh.
Olympics?
That was hysterical.
Holy buckets! I died laughing.
Oh, I did too. I thought he was the best.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw
Oh my
him,
god, it was so funny.
he and Kevin Hart doing
Yeah.
commentary, but I
Yeah,
didn't see
yeah,
the
yeah.
one on the equestrian.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
the
great.
horses.
No, I know what
Equestrian
I know what
horses.
equestrian. I didn't see that
Oh,
episode.
part.
oh,
That
you
episode.
didn't? Oh my
No.
god, it was so
No, I
Check
know
it
what
out. Good old
equestrian.
Snoop Dogg. He's so great.
funny. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
You
I
don't think
died
of him as
laughing.
being funny, but he is.
He's I
He's
think of
just
him as
Snoop.
the straight.
He's-
I don't know. He's
he's
just
in his
Snoop.
own lane.
He is. He's in.
Well,
yeah.
he's with Kevin Hart, who is supposed
Well,
to be
who is
funny.
supposed to be
Yeah.
funny? And I love
But
Kevin Hart anyway. I think
Kevin
he's
Hart
just-
was cracking up by
Roll
what
it.
Snoop
Snoop
was
I'll
Dogg.
have to
saying.
check it out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys.
Now you know why I love
Hysterical.
Snoop Dogg. He's just the best.
Well, we never questioned why you like
No.
Snoop Dogg.
No, but now you know for sure.
But again, he stays in his own lane and he doesn't let anybody tell him differently.
No.
He doesn't change
just-
who he is.
no.
He just stays in his
He
lane.
just
So
goes all along.
we're just gonna stay in our lane, and someday Snoop will come.
Snoop will be here. Either that or Martha will
Like our
come.
prince.
Yeah. Someday our prince will come. Okay, that's all I know of that one.
I think that's the end of this episode, and the name of it as well. But someday our prince will come.
Someday our
Oh,
prince
yeah.
will come.
Yeah.
Hashtag Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. There you go. Prince. I bet he never realized he was a prince.
Oh, maybe, well,
Maybe he does.
maybe
I
he
don't know.
does.
Whatever.
He's a prince. He's my prince.
He's
I
your
love him.
prince.
He's great. I want
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that's the end of
You
this.
all have a good week.
So I'll sit again before I
No,
No,
get up
stand
and
up.
go do your damn thing, woman.
Okay. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe. Bye. Bye, Leah. Bye, Ryan. Bye, Caitlin, or ever. Okay.